Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Enewtabie here, and today we're going to unbox something I have for a while. I got it for a great price, almost half of what it originally went for. Boba Fett's throne room, which you can also use for Jabba's throne room from Return of the Jedi. Comes with a lot of pieces. I think this was originally planned to be like a HasLab. It comes with a big booklet like this. So I can show you all the pieces. It comes with a lot of little pieces. So you know, all these things like that. And then also, I'll show this in a cut, but it comes with 3 cardboard boxes inside with pull tabs, just like you see on all the HasLabs. I want to think that maybe they were planning HasLab and then something didn't work out right or whatever it was. Maybe the price was too low. They had a better idea. Look, if you can do big play sets or large vehicles and do them as exclusives, hey, do that, because who wants to wait, you know, one time every year and a half to get some big vehicle, whatever. You could do that stuff. It doesn't have to be crowdfunded. I don't get some of those ideas. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But we're going to take a look at this. I'm going to assemble it. We're going to go through all the assembly details because you've seen all that. But I do want to show a few things. So the box is very large. It's enormously wide. It's probably 10 inches wide, you know, at least. So a lot of stuff, a lot of scenes here on the box. You can see it comes with large Bib Fortuna. So we're going to keep him on card because I really don't care nothing about opening that figure up. Doesn't really, for one scene where he dies, I don't really care about that guy. I'm kind of going to use this more, I think, for Return of the Jedi than I would Book of Boba Fett. Show was okay, but this is really, really meant for Jabba. And I've also got the Jabba set they released with Crumb and some other stuff, the little play set. I got that to do a video on too as well. If you have not, please think about subscribing to the channel, like, share, all that good stuff. Really would go a long ways towards helping the channel, and I would appreciate it. So, all right, let's take a look at the boxes. All right, so like I said, you get 3 of these in there. They've got the pull tabs. You can see Book of Boba Fett. I mean, this is the exact kind of same setup you see in the HasLab. So I think it's got to have been the HasLab. Somebody made a last-minute decision to try doing exclusive. So I hope they'll do that again because, you know, there's a lot of other things that could be coming out that you could do in that same manner. But get 3 boxes, all the parts in there. Like I said, a lot of little assembly parts in here. I think the back shell and the platform and all that are in the other boxes. But I'm going to go ahead and assemble it. And we'll come back and take a look at it fully assembled and just kind of go over what everything looks like. All right, I had to freehand this because this thing is enormously large. It just won't even fit my review area without zooming all the way back, and then you can't actually see anything. So put it on this little table I've been using for like Legos and other stuff, and just like setting things in my office. This table is fantastic. It's actually my daughter's table from Pottery Barn, so it costs more than what you expect. But it is real wood and solid as a rock. But yeah, this thing comes with a ton of small pieces, a lot of little pieces. And you, like I said, you can do it in 2 different configurations. You can do Jabba's palace, or you can do also Boba Fett's throne room. You know, options there. But I mean, look at all this little stuff you got. And I don't have it laid out exactly like the instructions. I changed things around a little bit, but you got food and you've got drinks. You got a protocol droid's head. You got more drinks in the back, food, little trophy things, more cups. Some of the stuff doesn't tab into the little pegs as good as you would want. You've got a barbecue going on there, so you can cook a monkey lizard right there if you want to. You can also swap it out with a piece of meat. you want to do that. I think this looks the most appropriate. Got the little fire effects. This is the throne for Boba Fett. I'm just using that right now. But this piece right here rolls out, got fully extended. But you can slide it all the way in. But there's a lot of space here. I mean, you could fill this up. Put a lot of people in the background standing around. It kind of goes around to the side too. You know, it'd be nice if it had some kind of extensions here to like add over some different rooms or whatever. I do have the original Jabba's Palace playset piece. It's a little darker than this, so I might try to set this off to the side and try to combine it. But yeah, it's very impressive. It's hard to convey. So from the back to the front here is about 13 inches. And from side to side, you're looking at least 20. So it's going to take up quite a bit of shelf space. But you got all those little details in the rock here. Could have used a little bit more weathering, but it's not too bad. It's a lot better than, say, Mos Eisley. Mos Eisley doesn't have any weathering. Even though I really like it, it just doesn't. But this is the Boba Fett one. Jabba comes with his own one that's a little bit different, I believe. I'll have to do a video on that and compare it. But let's put a figure or two in here and just see what it looks like. All right, I just put kind of appropriate figures I had laying around. I'm not going to do this up yet till I get more stuff in there. But, man, it's a lot of space in here. This is just one of the guys I got for the cantina sitting in there. You got Bosch Leia. You can do the whole scene right there. You got Lando in the sky sitting in the back. I mean, you could really fill this up. I got a little light right there just shining through. But I do like the way it does the shadow on there. Just kind of see through all this. Hate having to do it freehand, but just no other way with the size of this. Just give you kind of a scale. You step back and see how much it takes up room on that table. It's just enormous. It's much bigger than I thought. That's why I really think this was going to be a HasLab at one point. And then somebody said, well, let's try it doing something else. Let's do, you know, exclusive and see how it sells. And I don't think it did that well. You know, originally I had this pre-ordered and then I canceled just because whatever was going on at the time, I didn't have that extra money. But then this set on Pulse for so long and then sale, and then they cut it like almost in half. And then that's when I picked it up. But this was really, I think, a good purchase. If you're trying to world build and TVC and stuff like that, I think this makes a lot of sense. And then we're going to try to tie in the other Jabba Palace piece too and see how that looks. But there it is. There's just a quick look at the Hasbro Star Wars Vintage Collection Boba Fett's throne room, which you can also use Jabba's. So wherever way you want to go, at least you get two options there. A lot of little bitty accessories, but it really fills it in and makes it look pretty good. So let me know in the comments what you think. Real do appreciate it. Stay tuned for more. I'm hoping, you know, been doing a lot of Star Wars stuff lately, but I'm hoping the Joe train's going to free up here at some point and see how that goes. But thank you for watching. We'll see you down the road.